All right, everyone, welcome to the Adam Friedland Show. I'm your host, Adam Friedland. The Wednesday episode. Today is Thursday. We're getting a lot of good feedback on our last video episode. We are thrilled.
Doing Thursday because we did the episode drop yesterday.
Yeah, the episode dropped yesterday.
Also, me and you both had migraines.
We had migraines.
We had migraine.
Before you guys say that is female tendencies, we got migraines from having black lung.
From getting too much pussy.
And getting too much pussy.
That's the thing. This is a pussy-loving show.
This is a pussy-loving show. Thanks for all the good feedback we've been getting on our last episode. The support of the community really does matter a lot to us. And, you know, we do it for you. Like I said at the beginning of the episode, it is about the pleasure of the audience. I really appreciate all of that. And, you know, I never thought I would be...
Thanks for letting me take my birthday off, too. And
yeah, happy birthday, Nick.
The show, you'll notice the show is getting better. And you took point on all that. That was all you. You cast some guy that looks exactly like me to play me.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Very nice move. I feel like we haven't done this
kind of thing.
I can't see the. I gotta get this fucking thing going.
What do you have to get going? Oh, the
timer because I can't see the board.
Recorder,
Because now that this is.
I forgot that when I did. We haven't done this. I did this with Ian and Mike last week.
Yeah.
And that was a real fun one. Thank you to them. They're both banned from ever coming back on the show.
Why?
I don't know. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Did something happen?
No, nothing happened.
I didn't listen to it.
Ian was talking about how this is me updating Nick on a bit that you guys have all heard. Ian was talking about how everyone in his neighborhood loves him, and I was just doing impressions of minority business owners in East Williamsburg being like, "Oh, the Chuck E. Cheese man, he comes." Oh, here comes Chuck E. Cheese man. I'd rather die from militia, from armed militia or Chuck E. Cheese.
Why is he Chuck E. Cheese man?
Because he looks like a rat. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
It's Chuck E. Cheese man.
He does, but he looks like the kind of rat, like a cartoon rat that would like manage like a telegraph office.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like he lives and works right off the railroad, and he's like, "No telegrams today, sir."
Yeah, it's pretty much the same voice.
"We don't have any telegrams for you today, sir. I'll keep my ear pressed to the wire and see if we got anything good for you."
Thanks, Hampton, or whatever his name is, the telegram rat.
The Great Mouse Detective.
Great Mouse Detective.
Yeah. It appears this mouse was raped. That's my favorite line in the movie.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It opens and he's
the
like...
The rape wasn't good, but the ra was good.
I am a detective, and I have detected that someone has cut off her tail and raped her. That is the kind of mouse detective I am.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want
Okay, mouse detective. Mouse detective, we're going to need you to crawl into this woman's pussy and get the semen out.
Do a rape
Yeah. Like, now, I know you're pretty upset about your sexual assault, but we got great news. One of our latest detectives is the Great Mouse Detective.
Yeah.
And he's going to crawl up there and get that. She's like, "No, this is worse than this, the sexual assault. Please don't put
reliving my trauma all over again.
Please don't put a rat in my pussy."
That's exactly what my rapist did to me.
Yeah, I guess he is a little Chuck E. Cheese man.
He does look like a Chuck
I feel like I'm a little too hot.
What?
I feel like I'm a little too hot. I've been turning my mic down on the show. I've been slowly lowering the volume, but I accidentally swapped ours. Yeah, I'm slowly disappearing.
You want to swap?
My dream, sure. My dream has always been to. No, you know what? It's not. Somebody fucked up all of the. It's not that I was too loud. It's that the
gain is up too high.
It's not the gain. It's the EQ. Let me hear. I'm gonna just go back here.
The EQ should be at 0, correct?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, anyway, so yeah, that was a pretty good bit from last week. I wish Nick could have been there when I was talking about how these guys were saying that if he came to rape their daughters and wives, they would rather go first.
I've been taking some personal time, my damn self.
Nick's been taking some personal time, and I am honestly very happy about that.
Check.
It seems like we're in a good space creatively. How does it sound?
It sounds weird. It sounds like there's like
Like it sounds flat.
That's another thing Dave has fucked up.
That sounds a little better. Yeah. Okay. That's why. We'll get you. Talk, Adam.
Check.
Keep going.
Check.
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 That sounds good.
All right. Now we're cooking.
Oh fuck.
Yes.
Yeah. Like I said, it feels like it's been a while since we've just done just the two
Just
of
one of
us.
these regular little eppies.
We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. I fuck guys.
No,
is that
I
too
didn't
much
know
of
that.
The old show.
No, I just didn't know you were going there with that song, and now I said I was singing with you. Now,
Oh, you were singing the act. What if the new parody? What if the new thing we do on this show is just sing the songs the right way?
yeah,
And that's funny because it's embarrassing. It's funny to just every 30 seconds just sing a song.
and it seems to me you live your life like a candle in the wind.
You got to pull the mic away a bit when you're
Sorry about that.
like a candle in the wind, and something.
just the veins.
wind is blowing,
The veins on your forehead start popping out because you really just want to make it a gay parody song.
and here comes the wind. I just don't remember. I don't know the song. That's the problem. Is I don't know any songs.
yeah,
I was never a song parody guy. I just don't know how any song goes.
that's just how you remember them.
No, you got to put something in there, and might as well lean on your crutches.
Mm-hmm.
I hate people when they say that. They go, "Oh, that's a crutch." If you do like a lazy type of joke, they're like, "Oh, that's a crutch," and it's like, "I'm sorry, you're being ableist, right?"
Yeah,
now?"
I'm injured.
And then they'll look at this, and they're like, you're making fun of people saying calling things ableist, which is in and of itself another crutch.
A crutch.
I'm like, well, then you need to pick a new word because I found a loophole. You
Yeah.
set yourself up. Checkmate.
Yeah, it's kind of
I only use idioms like that, chess-based.
I say stuff like the snake eats its own tail, stuff like that. I don't know.
Rook D5.
Yeah.
Rook. What is that? Why do you say chess?
Because the blind.
Oh, blind people play chess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
I feel like it'd be very easy to win.
against a blind guy.
Yeah. You're like, well, I just checkmate. I just got your king. They're like, what do you mean? It's like, well, he's on C3.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, I thought he was on. They're like, no, you must have forgotten. I'm looking at the board. So
Yeah.
I can see that you're in check.
Mate.
Checkmate.
Yeah.
And what's that supposed to be? Like a guy that has sex with checks? This is a guy what is this guy? He's having sex with his checkbook?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's who I'm supposed to be afraid of in this game.
I'll be performing that in Bite Town next week.
Yeah.
So he says to me, checkmate.
That's a one-way ticket to Bite Town.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too good.
Yeah.
I feel excited about this weekend. We got some more shit cooking for the show.
How do you feel about rebranding the podcast? Because, look, the bottom line is the podcast is going to have to continue. We'll do the Adam Friedland Show, but the Adam Friedland Show will have to be Patreon-only content,
Yeah.
I think, until we figure out how to do...
Two a week.
Here's the dilemma we have. For years, because of my personal extremely revolutionary politics, I don't believe in intellectual property. I've never had a problem with people re-uploading content. But now that we have to use YouTube, I don't know. There's already nobody's going to use coming to our channel to watch our shit.
Yeah.
So it gets uploaded. Maybe 4 people watch it, and then it just goes elsewhere.
Well, even the free ones get re-uploaded, I saw.
I know, and
Yeah.
it's an issue with for selling ads. And right, I mean, the podcast is not a problem. The podcast people still download it, so we need to sell ads for next year.
So we got to send those re-uploaders to Gitmo.
Well, we're gonna have to continue doing the podcast for the entirety of next year, so I can sell these ad contracts, so we can at least make sure we can keep the lights on in this fucking place.
Yeah.
That way, no matter what happens, we're good.
Well, yeah. I mean, when we eventually alienate the entirety of the audience, we will need those ads.
You gotta plan on that contingency.
Yeah. We have to plan on 100% of the audience abandoning us.
What the fuck is the word contingency? I don't know. I've been using it my entire life, and I've never looked it up.
It's probably, con probably means something.
Yeah.
And then tinge
Yeah. So we're going to rebrand this for next year. Probably rebrand this as the Adam Friedland Show podcast.
Yeah.
World.
The Adam Friedland Show podcast
We're
world.
rebranding this as Addie's World.
Addie's World. Yeah,
And
that's a
then
good name.
the Adam
I like that name.
Yeah. Okay. So this will be Addie's World, and the Adam Friedland Show will be the talk show.
An anti-copying podcast.
Yeah. And then there's going to be Law and Order, Great Mouse Detective, colon, Addie's Detective.
Mm-hmm.
And
Special Victims Unit.
And that's going to be a show. That's going to be a cartoon rat that goes inside women's pussies.
Yeah, the Great Mouse Detective Special Victims Unit.
Voiced by Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is this? Like the inside of a pussy?
What's this, like your pussy?
You can just speak. You don't have to do it.
What's this, like your pussy?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I noticed there's multiple different semen samples inside of the here.
You know what I checked in on this
It
morning?
seems as if someone's run a train.
I haven't watched Tucker Carlson in a while.
Yeah.
I put it on. It's just been DVR'd at my... I got cable like 6 months ago or however long. Maybe a year ago now. I have no idea.
Yeah.
There's just a whole backlog
Mm-hmm.
at Tucker Carlson. And just... I mean, the companies that advertise on that show... I know I brought this up before, but so funny.
Yeah, it's for people that are about to die.
Well, there's one for this shit called Eurolift, where it starts off and it's a guy on a stage. It's like a green screen. He's at in this massive auditorium.
Mm-hmm.
It's the kind of thing we would do.
Yeah.
And he's on a stage, and he's like, men over 45, getting your prostate checked or whatever. And then on the monitor behind him, there's like a fire hose going off in slow motion, and then like an NYPD fire boat like spraying water.
Right.
And it's for this surgery where I guess they shove a balloon animal up your dick and then inflate it to like make your tube bigger.
Oh, when you said Eurolift, I imagine that thing that's like a chair that takes you up the stairs.
But it goes on the other side of the stairs.
Yeah.
It's European.
Yeah. Well, I think...
I love the little chair. I love to ride the little chair up the stairs.
Yeah, my dainty ankles could not handle the stairs.
I love to be handicapped. I love it. It just feels
Wait,
so
so
good to me.
it's a balloon product for your penis?
I don't know if it's a balloon. I don't know how it works, but they expand your urethra.
Mm-hmm.
They shove something in there to expand your urethra.
Oh, it's not for getting hard. It's for...
It's for pissing harder. To aggressively piss in front of other old men so they know your hole hasn't shut.
Yeah. Like those other old... Well, maybe for guys with prostate problems or something.
No, you have like... because, your prostate gets swollen. By the time you're 50, if you piss, it sounds like one of those fucking light-up paintings at a Chinese restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
It's like weak... like that's all you got coming out. This thing, it inflates your stuff. Anyways, this guy's on stage. He's like, no cutting. There's no cutting involved. They don't say surgery. They say no cutting. Maybe that's because I don't know what the definition of surgery is. I guess if you put a balloon in somebody's dick, that's a type of surgery. So maybe they have to say no cutting. And then at the end, he finishes his speech and he just goes, yes. And then walks off stage. And I kept rewatching it. I'm like, why does he say yes?
There's no question.
There's no question. He just goes, yes.
That is like something we would make.
Yeah. The Eurolift system. Full power stream. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess... The other option we could do is just have the podcast be the Patreon, and then just have us be the first people that upload the YouTube, the video episodes.
No idea, dude.
I don't fucking know how business works.
Look, I didn't get.
Also,
I didn't even get into this life.
Our plan of like continuing the podcast aspect throughout
I'm
the
just
year
trying to
is
have
like
a fucking good time, and so
we
far,
might change our minds in 6 weeks. So don't. Anytime we say we have a plan for the show, everyone's like freaks out, and they're like, "That's what's going on." So, guys, this is what we think this week, and then we'll figure it out.
now that we're able to do it's kind of like jumping rope or learning how to juggle or something.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we finally hit the high watermark of 2 video episodes back to back,
Huge.
and we got with the production schedule started to make sense. I mean, now it's time for a little victory lap.
Yes. Yeah, I'm smoking a fucking Cuban right now.
Yeah. Because the problem was, making something, and then we're like, fuck yeah, and then we just go to KGB and we get drunk for 7 days, and it's like, fuck, we got to put another episode out tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we're like, Steven, can you edit it? And he's like, everyone's saying I have AIDS. And then it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But no. Yeah, very soon.
Well, now we have 2 editors. I feel like we're just streamlining this entire process.
The only thing we need to soundproof the room. We need lights.
Correct.
And
no, we're getting more lights. we got the acoustic drape treatment. We got the $8,000 acoustic drapes installed.
yeah. Is that how much those were?
Yes.
It's funny because we hired Dave, so now I'm not spending the money anymore, and it's Dave spending the money. It seems like Dave is spending a lot of money.
Yeah.
And in my mind, I'm like, none of my damn business.
It's your money.
It's literally my business.
It's your business.
Ain't none of my damn business.
That is none of my damn business.
Can't say it was me spending the money. That was on Dave.
Smooth move, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to be seeing that back, Dave. No, I mean, I think things are coming along pretty good. And to update the audience, we did find, hopefully, pretty close to finding a talent booker. So
No, we got it. That's done. It's just negotiating the rate.
Okay.
$82,000 a month. That's what they want.
I don't know if we can afford that.
Why not?
I mean, the guests have to be big if it's
Yeah.
82,000.
Yeah.
I mean, we have to be getting like
To get that little trumpet guy, that was huge.
trumpet guys big.
That was awesome.
Yeah. He was great.
Yeah.
He was great.
Yeah.
There was so much that we cut. There was so much left on the cutting room floor.
Like what?
There was he just goes on for like 30 minutes. He was talking about Ross Perot.
You guys do a little waltz to dance with my father?
I don't think he can dance.
Yeah.
I don't think he's in dancing shape.
You guys dance to Luca
We didn't do a
Vandross,
walkout. We didn't do a walkout because he's literally
You can't walk?
no. Like
Does he come here on
Dave
his
had
hand? Did he come here on his hands like Lanky from Donkey Kong? Country?
Dave went down to his apartment, picked him up. He was
like
putting
physically picked him up?
picked him up at it, in a car.
I've never seen
Went
him
into
move,
the
really.
apartment. Went into the apartment.
I'd really imagine he comes here like an orangutan. It's just a clothing line from his apartment. He's just swings.
Then he had globs. He had globs of makeup on his face. Dave's like, I think you need to. So then Dave had to wait for him to finish his makeup. Mm-hmm. And then he
I
told
love his haircut too.
And then he told me that he
He has a haircut of like a little girl from advertisements from the 1910s.
Yeah, he looks like a Dutch girl. Yeah, he looks like he was like a Dutch girl in clogs. Then Dave,
little Bethany's heroin soap.
he comes in here. He's like, "Do you like my makeup? I did it before I left." And I was like, "Yeah, it's very nice." And he's like, "It's clinique." Yeah. That's what he said. It's clinique. Like as if. Like I'm gonna go get some for me,
Yeah.
and then, but he wears these baseball cleats around New York City.
Yeah,
But like
for traction.
But on a hard surface, like
Yeah.
it's not like grass.
Hey, look, you never know when you're gonna get called up to the majors.
You just-
when you're Bob Dylan's friend that can fly, you never know.
He also
gonna get
said,
that
I don't know
call.
if you listened to the full interview, but he said that he sat on Mickey Mantle's lap.
Really?
And I was like, how old are you?
Mm-hmm.
So I just imagine him at this age.
He's the same age as Mickey Mantle. They were born the same year, 1897.
So he came in, but he didn't have. So he walks in. The first thing he looks at me, he goes, "I threw out my back," but he was at literally at a right angle, like from the waist. And instead of using a cane, he was using an umbrella.
What back?
Yeah, exactly. he's got a 6-inch back.
He's got such a bizarre look.
His body,
It really is. It's like the way
his body is incredible.
It's like how I would draw people as a kindergartner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Dave had to walk him in. So it was Dave on one side, then the umbrella on the other side bracing him.
Yeah.
And then when he walked in, I kind of felt like
Did you ask him? You were like, "So you were in the film Dunstan Checks In."
So you're
The star of the movie Dunstan Checks In is here with us. The star of the film Ed joins us today.
So what was it like working with Matt LeBlanc?
You did ask him about Friends, though. Huh?
I didn't ask him about Friends. Well, it came up somehow. We also had to edit around that, but I brought up Seinfeld, and he was telling me. I guess we took it out, but he was talking about how much he
They
hates.
stole the idea from
He was saying how much he hates Seinfeld.
Why?
But he likes Friends, but not because Friends is good, but because he likes to look at the eye candy. Yeah, because of Phoebe. Because he wants to fuck Phoebe.
Smelly cat, dude.
Smelly cat.
Yeah, she's the hippie ideal.
Yeah, but he hates Ross. He was saying. He was like saying that David Schwimmer, he's not a fan.
Do you think there's going to be guys?
That was a big edit job. We got a lot.
That guy, look, the counterculture movement ruined. I mean, I don't know what kind of life that guy would have had. He'd been eating fish heads in the back of his family's shoe store.
Yeah.
For the rest of his life, just chained to a wall.
No, I think he grew up wealthy. I think he's
really?
a rich kid. Yeah.
Okay.
Because he was talking about
Well,
how
he would have been in a mansion playing a piano from across the room.
his dad was like best friends with Robert Morgenthau.
Just reaching across the room to play a piano.
Yeah, no, and then he
all this. I mean, he is the most interesting thing about that guy. From when I saw the original video and listened to him talk about like subsequently, and I've also like anybody else online did a kind of a deep dive into the guy. Is that he is like the quintessential boomer. Mm-hmm. He's the guy that's like, mentioning Bob Dylan or these things. It's like he's gone to Mount Olympus by sitting on Mickey Mantle's lap, and then the way in which they mention the or like bring up the counterculture, as if like they fucking like they fought because that was their World War II. Because the generation before them, beat the Nazis.
They died. Yeah.
So they're like, we're the reason blacks can go to restaurants because I wore a shirt with a flower on it.
Yeah, because I
listened to music in college.
Yeah, because I wanted to fuck like without a condom.
Right.
Like 3 times.
And then they hang on to that forever.
Yeah.
And it's like, is that going to be like? Are there going to be people that like? There's going to be some 60-year-old guy that's like, I marched for George Floyd. People are like, well, you're holding up the line, so
yeah. No, they it's just like they literally use something from 60 years ago.
It's much better to be a fucking nihilist, to get one of to be one of the generations where the shit just falls out.
Yeah,
that's why the Zoomers are lucky; they got nothing to care about.
They don't give a fuck about
Yeah.
But like that, I think who was I talking? No, never mind. I'm not going to bring that up on the show.
Bring up what?
Someone that is a friend of ours was talking about how afraid of them he is. I was like, just you're a pussy.
Oh, who's afraid of who?
Of the nihilistic Zoomer.
That's such a dumb thing, dude. They're not actually afraid. That's just a thing you think you're supposed to say.
A friend of ours.
Who? Who? Oh.
Yeah.
Ian Fidance.
Who's Ian Fidance?
Yeah, I'm really afraid of these Zoomers. The way they don't care about stuff.
Not like us. We were listening to ska.
We were listening to ska music. Today's episode is brought to us by Super Speciosa.
Ooh, Super Speciosa.
Superspeciosa.superogx.com. I have to have a phone call with them soon.
Because do they owe us money?
They are in arrears. But that's partially just a paperwork issue. Superspeciosa.com. They offer lab-tested kratom at affordable prices.
Pure kratom engineered by nature.
Pure kratom engineered by nature.
Why super? Because they do things right.
Oh, look at this. They got holiday-inspired kratom. Available now, featuring our latest special batch. Why super? We do things right. Since 2016, we've been perfecting certifiably, reliably ways to bring you kratom as it was intended, unadulterated, untouched, uncompromised. They got green Mang Da Tong Do kratom. They got red Mang Da Dungo kratom. We have signature reserve kratom. We got my white Mang damn you can't even kratom. I don't understand how these are holiday inspired just because they're red and green.
Yeah, I suppose
it's holiday inspired because you get fucked up on kratom and ignore your family just like your father did during the Christmas season when he would drink. And if only he could just have... If
only he could have found the super leaf.
If dear old dad could have just been addicted to kratom instead of alcohol, maybe your mom would have gotten through the holidays unscratched.
That's right. Because your dad scratched her.
My dad would scratch my mom. My dad would get drunk and fucking scratch my mom. She would go to work with scratches all over her face and lie to her coworkers and say she had a cat. We didn't have a cat. My dad just couldn't get out of Vietnam in his head.
Anyway, they subject their products to the strictest quality control standards in the industry. Every batch is thoroughly inspected and lab tested for impurities and contaminants.
Lab tested on rats, by the way.
On rats.
They get the rats fucked up and they say, "Get in that pussy, boy.
Go get in here.
Get in that pussy.
Go on get."
And if it hurts, then we know we've just recreated your father. We're trying to create rats that don't scratch women when they climb inside their pussies to retrieve semen from sexuals.
Yeah.
We're creating the greatest mouse detective of all time here at superspeciosa.com.
Free shipping. You can sign up for rewards, promotions, exclusive discounts, and they'll give you your free shipping on your first order.
Frequently asked questions. Can I use Superleaf if I wear diapers?
That's
Unfortunately, Superleaf is not available for people that wear diapers and or who are babies. If you're not a baby, though, then you'd like Superleaf.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, for sure. American Kratom Association, GMP Association qualified vendor.
Make sure you use promo code Cumtown or Cumtown20 or the Adam Friedland Show or the Adam Friedland Show 20 or just try Cumtown 20 first, see if that works.
It's harvested in the rainforest of Southeast Asia, just the leaf. All plant, no fillers, no synthetics. Lab tested for contaminants, adulterants, and heavy metals. This is a really good way to make your life better, is using all this stuff. Like, if you use the red one, that's for easy does it, afternoon, body, and mind. The green one, crystal clear focus, all day energy. And the yellow one, supercharged morning energy. So you got to wake up and hit a little yellow. Then in the afternoon, do a little red. And then stay up all night on green.
What is Polynesia, by the way?
It's where they run trains, bro.
Oh, yeah. Polynesia. Oh, I forgot that I'm not supposed to cheat on my wife. I've got Polynesia. Oh, that is in Asia. Okay.
I think it's in the ocean.
I just asked. I went by Chick-fil-A earlier. I was like, what the fuck is Polynesian sauce?
Dude, look at this. There's a article with it's tribuneindia.com, but their logo just looks like the New York Times logo.
Yeah.
I think it's probably just a place where you can just pay for articles to be written about your product.
You can do that in the New York Times too, as long as the person paying is the CIA.
Yeah, that's right, baby. That's right, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Create a coffee plant. It's crazy. I got this dumb facial hair now, and I wear those fucking sunglasses, and I guess I got into the bucket hats, and I wasn't really trying to do anything intentionally. The pieces kind of came together separate, you know? And then, it's weird that if you just keep reading self-published Amazon books about the CIA, eventually you just turn into that kind of guy.
Yeah, that guy.
A gradient aviator mutton chop bucket hat guy.
Yeah.
I didn't try. I don't know. I don't know how it works.
It's just, I think it's part of being an adult white man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you have a 35% chance of that just naturally occurring. Yeah, if you're a Jew, the version of that is just getting really into Zionism.
Yeah, or turning into Doug.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. At the very end, he was like, I hope I passed my audition.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, you get up off that casting couch. And then he just does a fist. And he's like, that was a real fight we just had. But I think it was the he was implying that he was fighting on behalf of the Me Too movement. But he was like, that's a very big fight. But he does this fist.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. They think they think they're activists.
Yeah.
They think they did activism.
They,
As a child of the 60s movement.
but somehow it's like less repulsive to me than saying yikes on Twitter. You know? Like that form of activism.
Yeah, I'm kind of beyond judging anybody's behavior at this point.
Yeah. You accept all children of God.
No, I kind of just, I feel like I'm just channel surfing now, even with people.
Yeah.
It's just fucking, you know,
Yeah.
I don't really let waste your life and let waste.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should get a remote like in the movie Click.
What is that about?
This is Adam Sandler. It's pretty sad. You should.
I got a remote.
Yeah.
I got a remote. It's me, Adam Sandler. Hello, mother. Hello, father. Here I am at
Camp Granada.
Marge is Lisa at Camp Granada. Great joke. Huh?
Yeah, pretty funny.
Yeah.
Hello, mother. Hello, father.
Hello, penis. Hello, vagina. Nope, no more of that.
No, dude, we're fucking mature.
Yeah, we do real songs.
We have all these guys saying I'm gay to us all the time. That's our fault.
Yeah. What I want them saying now is, ain't nobody loves me better.
Shaka Khan.
Yeah, the actual lyrics.
Yeah,
every joke.
guys, from henceforth we do the songs correctly.
We do the songs correctly.
Yeah,
I want
it's
actual
not
lyrics.
cool to change the words anymore, guys.
What a fool believes.
What a fool believes.
He came from somewhere back in a long ago. I don't know the lyrics of any song.
We gotta get.
Sentimental fool, don't see trying hard to recreate what had yet to be created. Once in her life, ain't nobody loves me better. The second time around.
We gotta get Mac to get us fucking.
What was that? What did I just do at the end? Was that the fucking theme song from
I don't
Step by Step?
Step by step.
Second time around. What song ends that way?
I don't know.
The second time around.
I have no idea what song that is.
Yeah.
Step by step was step by step, day by day.
Step by step, day by day, day by day.
Yeah, they had a roller coaster
Here
in the
comes
credits.
another step, and look out, there's more steps. There's another step, here comes another step. You keep on stepping. The second time around.
That's it. That's how it goes.
Is that right?
Yeah, let's fact check.
Let's do it. Whoa, I like it. Wow. It's a big song.
Will there ever be a second time around?
Why?
What are the lyrics of this? That sounded kind of morbid.
Is it about a divorce or something?
Yeah.
Wait, they're a second.
I was about
It's a second
to kill
marriage.
myself after I got pussy from my secretary and my wife left.
Yeah. Step by step lyrics.
Step by step, day by day.
This is, I don't know. No, this is the New Kids on the Block song. Step by step theme song. Lyrics to step by step theme song. Step by step. Okay, we know that part. Hey girl, in your eyes, I see a picture of me. What the fuck? These are not the lyrics I just heard. What are you doing, Adam? Oh, yeah, here we go. The dream got broken. Seems like all was lost. What would be the future? Could you pay the cost? You wonder, will there ever be a second time around? These are like Metallica lyrics.
And nothing else matters.
Whoa, whoa, when the tears are over. And the moment has come, say, my Lord, I think I found someone. Ain't nobody loved me better. To be putting it together.
I don't think that's right.
For the second time around. We got the woman and man. We got the kids in a clan. Only
In the
time
clan?
will tell.
We got the kids in the clan.
If all these dreams fit under one umbrella. Step by step, day by day. If I start over, different hand to play. The deeper we fall, the stronger we stay. And we'll be better the second time around. That's the only part I remember. The second time around part.
The second time around.
Yeah.
What is so wait, clan is spelled with a C?
Your clan is spelled with a C.
But in the KKK they spelled with a K. That was like a little. That was like
because they're blood.
that's like corn.
They're bloods.
They're like because they're bloods.
Yeah.
Yeah. The BBB.
Mm-hmm.
The Boo Blux Bland.
Happy effortlessly. That's the way it was. Something ba-ba-ba-da. Second time around. Ain't nobody. Step by step. What the fuck were we talking about? Hermit crab. It's hermit crab season, everybody. Should I get into hermit crabs? Adam, should I get into hermit crabs?
Yeah, they're a lot like you.
But you know what I want to do is every wall of my apartment put like that net and let them live on the walls. Living art.
What do you mean? What kind of net?
You know how there's something that they love climbing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess they're trying to escape a cage.
Yeah.
Don't
they live underwater?
Like, oh, they love climbing. No, they're in a cage.
They're in a cage.
They're trying to get out of with their dumb little lobster brain.
Yeah, well, yeah, the hermit crabs people have in schools,
it's so funny
right?
that hermit crabs are basically in prison for being gay.
For not having friends.
Well, not for not having friends, but like, let's say a hermit crab, if that was just like a little like shitty little lobster shit at the bottom of the ocean, just eating fish shit, it would be free to do that. But because it was like, ooh, I'm going to be fancy. I'm going to put a shell on.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm going to try wearing one of these shells. And people are
I'm
like,
going to change my outfit.
We'll imprison these things. And then the minute they think they're facing freedom, now they have a new warden who's a 4-year-old that wants
about to smash
that wants to see how fucking hard that shell is.
Yeah. Oh, poor guys.
Some kid that's getting an impulse buy at the beach, and he's about to fucking destroy the clothes that you thought were worth it. It's sort of a metaphor, really. The hermit crab.
The hermit crab is the one that wears different. They change their clothes, right?
The hermit crab is Icarus, basically. They wanted to be they wanted to overpower their station in life, which is being a little bottom feeder piece of shit,
right?
In which they had freedom
and get into outfits,
but. The hermit crab decided, I'm too good for this. I'm going to put this fancy shell on, which is not a product of me. You know, it's not my art. I didn't do anything. I found this fucking thing, and I'm going to put it on. And now what do you got something going on?
No, I was just I was just seeing. Apparently, just all these publications just let you buy articles. The Washington City paper apparently.
You want
has
to do
one
this for
here.
the Adam Friedland show?
No.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we could do advertorials.
We should start doing
They're always from India, too. Outlook India, Super Speciosa Kratom Products Review.
Well, they don't have journalists there. They're all doctors.
Washington City paper, that's like the alt weekly in D.C.
Journalist is the lowest. That's like an untouchable job in India.
It's beneath the Untouchable cast.
Yeah. Indian people hate the news.
That's honestly, I kind of agree.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
Lying ass media. I hate the lying ass media.
The lying fake news media.
I don't like the lying ass media.
You're lying. You've been lying.
Why would I read this?
Why did I read this?
Yeah.
Why you write this crap?
I want to go to India. I bet it's cool as shit.
It seems like hot.
Well, I mean,
mad people.
Don't go during the summer.
A lot of spices in the air.
Do they have fucked up? I know they got monkeys, but do they have like fucked up bugs there?
Probably.
Yeah,
Fucked up snakes.
I thought India was chill on wildlife. Like they have dangerous stuff, but it's like tigers or stuff that's cool. I feel like I would not mind being killed by a tiger. I mean, it's not ideal, obviously, but like a scorpion, no chance.
Yeah, bug.
Not some
you.
dumb thing hiding and waiting.
Yeah.
Something that wanted to live in my shoe. A hermit crab, even. That's what they are.
They're bugs.
I hate scorpions.
You hate scorpions?
I'm glad we encase them in hot glue and give them to children also. You've had the same thing.
They're not
with scorpion. Cool. They're like, well, I don't want to be a land lobster. I'm going to be pointy.
It's cool that scorpions can commit suicide.
Can they?
I think so. Don't they take their stingers to their own heads?
I think they do that by accident.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Not because they're like, I'm fucking sick of this.
Yeah. Again, they're like, I'm going to try out yoga. I'm getting into yoga. Eric, I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't think we're supposed to be doing yoga. I think that's for people.
Scorpions?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to try it out. I want to do something different. I'm tired of stinging stuff all the time. I'm tired of just going around desert stinging things. I want to expand my horizons. I'm going to try yoga. I don't feel too good.
No, come on.
Eric, I think we should go to the hospital. And do what? Tell them I'm a hurt scorpion? I can't even speak English.
They're not.
I'm a little bug. They're going to help. I don't have health insurance. You're out of your mind. I'm just going to try to do more yoga and see if I feel better. Ouch. This yoga hurts, but I think it's good. Eric, you're hurting yourself. Eric, you're really messing yourself up. You got to stop doing all that yoga. You're stinging yourself in the dang head.
Why is Southern gay funnier?
I don't know.
It is funnier, though.
Well, it's funnier when it's a little gay scorpion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think Southern gay...
Eric, you've been hanging out with that hermit crab too much. I don't like him. Why? Because he's gay? No, because he's been to prison. Because he's always in prison. Him and all of his friends are in prison constantly, trying on new outfits. They're in there doing musical theater in prison. I don't want that for you. We should be out here in the desert stinging stuff.
Oh, they're hiring.
Who? The scorpions?
Super Speciosa.
Oh. We're done with Super Speciosa.
I know. Who's next?
Ridge Wallet, but we got some time.
We do?
Oh, no, we don't, actually.
We're having too much fun, dude. Mm-hmm. Ridge Wallet, folks.
We got to get that. We do have to get that lav mic things resolved because I don't think we were supposed to get free lav mics, and then I guess it's not happening. So we need to make a little B&H trip.
Wireless labs?
Yes.
Yeah, we need wireless labs.
Yes.
We need that by Saturday.
Kind of expensive.
How much are they?
They're a lot, dude.
Like how much?
Well, we need 4 of them. You need
a receiver.
And then we need all the audio. We need
how much is that?
I don't know. It'd be like $20,000.
$20,000? No way. For 4 microphones?
Those lab mics are fucking expensive. Like the ones I had people recommend. I don't know. I'll let Dave figure. I mean, I've asked Dave to figure it out numerous times. I shouldn't be figuring out any of this shit.
Where is Dave right now?
I should be going on vacation every 2 weeks.
I know.
Yeah.
Dude, now you're getting tight again. You had that vacation glow, and now it's just like it's completely disappeared off your face.
Well, I need to also spitefully not be like hiring people, and then they fuck up and being like, well, I told you so.
Like when Dave didn't get the footage over?
Yeah, not my fucking problem.
Yeah, that's what I told you on the phone.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, Steven didn't get the footage till Tuesday at noon.
No, I had like something just flipped over the last like 3 weeks. I don't know.
I like you better this way.
I had like an office space like hypnotism kind of thing happening.
Dude, I'm you
like,
not being super stressed out all the time is way better,
yeah,
bro.
I don't care. I'm just here to have fun. I don't care if the show's good, bad. I don't give a fuck whether it makes money.
The Ridge Wallet. They launched the Ridge Wallet with a simple belief that we can make wallets better. 2 Kickstarters in 9 years, and over 2 million wallets later, they're still starting... where are we? Oh, they're still starting every day with the same mentality. Only now it's to improve all the items that you carry every day. So their approach is wallets for too long were designed to hold everything. Receipts, gift cards, anything else that you can stuff in there. They turned that on its head with their minimalist Oh, so carry less and live more. Guys, here they have fucking little cases for your keys, wallets, pens, and backpacks, duffel bags. They got a bunch of good fucking shit that you can use. And they're made out of fucking metal. The same metal that guns are made out of. Carbon, steel, titanium, aluminum. Guys, this shit is good. Damascus. What's Damascus? This is their homage to the iconic forged steel material made with medical grade 304 stainless steel and their unique chemical etching process. Experience the look and durability of Damascus without the upkeep. What is Damascus? Damascus in fucking Syria? They have a 24K gold wallet, which is made from real gold. The special edition fashion inspired design is an ideal balance of luxury and minimalism without the compromise. Guys, here's the deal. They've taken their innovative design and material approach to create products that you rely on. The items you carry every day are your tools for better living. Make them something you can count on with RageWall.com. What else do we have? So they have wallets, key cases. They have kits, which are bundles with wallets and key cases. They have rings built to last a lifetime, much like your love. They have watches. Guys, they just have good fucking shit. And you got to trust us on that. Holiday season's coming up. You got a dad. You don't have much in common with him. Why don't you get him a fucking pen? I've got my dad a pen before. He really liked it. Basecamp Orange. They have a limited edition Basecamp Orange wallet, key set, and pen. Guys, it's good shit. And guess what? Nick and I use the commuter pack every day. Isn't that right, Nick?
Yeah, we use it all the time. I wound up on a hermit crab forum.
Okay, what's that say? So go to ridgewall.com, promo code Cumtown20, TAFS, whatever the fuck it is, you'll get a discount. A lot of this shit is on sale right now on their website if you look it up. So everyday carry is an all-encompassing phrase for the essential items you take with you on a daily basis and use for specific tasks. So guys, this is gear that you use every fucking day. Go to ridge.com. Put in promo code Cumtown20 TAFS or whatever the fuck it is. And if you order by December 18th, it will be delivered by the 25th. Fuck. Is that true for everything, you think? I haven't gotten any Christmas presents for anyone. Fuck. I just realized this.
I've already done most of my Christmas shopping.
Really?
Yeah, it's already done.
What should I get my girlfriend?
I gotta get prepared to do this big tax payment at the beginning of the year, so I need to make sure that the gifts are taken care of, lest I owe money and the government gets paid last.
Yeah.
Make sure everybody else gets theirs first.
Merry Christmas.
Fuck you, Joe Biden.
Fuck you, Joe Biden.
Yeah.
What's the Hermit Crab Forum saying?
It's great. At the emergency health advice section.
What does it say?
It's just people being like, she's out of her shell. What do I do? Help, injured hermit crab. There's somebody named Curly Sister who has multiple posts on here. One post, help, injured hermit crab. Another one is, hermit crab molted underground without shell and the other crab took her shell. They have another post, crab deaths. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Tells a whole story.
Here's another one. This is all the same person. Naked crab with black lump on its side.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Both my crabs are currently underground. Before going underground, Grape had been shell shopping and recently fell twice climbing into the moss pit. He seemed to fall shell first, so I wasn't super worried. But this morning as I was running out the door for church, I saw a little window underground by the glass. There he was, but he was naked. I was already late, so I couldn't do anything until I got home. When I got home, this made me sad.
You hearing about the crab dying?
Yeah, just this woman and her little bugs or little bug animals are fucking probably fine.
You know, she's just telling them that they're sick.
Yeah, well, they're imprisoned.
Yeah.
They're imprisoned by a lady that likes bug stuff. You know?
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out. They're just watching the scorpion kill itself and living in jealousy.
I want to watch a video now of a scorpion committing suicide.
The fancy crab that's put itself in a beautiful prison watching the scorpion kill himself with vinyasa yoga. What are you doing?
Oh, it's when they're surrounded by fire.
Hmm?
They do it when they're surrounded by fire.
Dude, this woman posts constantly. New hermit crab on top of substrate hasn't moved. Hermit crab smells fishy and won't come out of shell. Crab trying to eat the other crab while molting. Help, new crab dead from stress, fight, or molting. Update. Crab won't go in a shell. Hermit crab death. My hermit crab is having an extremely difficult and traumatic molt. Seems totally lifeless now. Substrate drying while crabs molting. They just post. They just post constantly
Jesus
about
Christ.
hermit crab problems.
What's her name again?
Curly sister. Hermit crab virtually immobile, listless.
This poor lady.
My hermit crab, Luis, is virtually immobile. And that she obviously, these are multiple.
Elise?
She's just going, Luis, she's going through hermit crabs and killing them at an alarming rate. First of all, lady, these are meant for children.
They're for babies.
Yeah.
They're for science, like third grade classrooms.
Yeah. Louise is virtually immobile. What started from a sluggishness and seemingly broken, disjointed leg gradually led into... This is just Kathy Bates in misery.
She just keeps sitting on these.
Yeah. She's like, I just love hermit crabs. Just breaking their legs. She has Munchausen's by crab.
By
hermit crab. I'm not even kidding. I bet this lady's just fucking breaking these little guys' legs.
Yeah, she's just sleeping in bed with them, rolling over on them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She
currently...
you know what happened? She lost a baby. She had a miscarriage and then she got cheated on.
Yeah.
And now she's all alone.
She's alive, 1,000%. She just doesn't move and sits out of her shell, not tucked in whatsoever. She has no drive to find a hiding spot or rest or dig under anything. I've popped her in a coconut or partially covered with moss, and she scooches off and just hangs out in the wide open tank. A few days ago, I lost track of her, and I saw a hole, and I believe she had burrowed under. Yesterday, I saw her standing on the bridge to my water dish, completely shellless. I thought she had sat there and died. I grabbed a couple of shells because I figured the one she was in must have been heavy. I left them in front of her, pumped the humidity, and tried and true trick, has always worked when convincing hermits to get back in the shells. And then I had to leave to go pick up my little sister from school. I came back and broke my little sister's legs. I came back and she was in a new shell. Thank God. But again, just sitting there, only slightly tucked in when I came around, but never fully. The shell isn't too small. It's the perfect size. And she's an E. So if it was small, it wouldn't even... They'd have cup sizes?
Yeah. So they're like tits.
Even they're like tits, basically. No, that's what I like to have, mate.
Yeah.
There's a whole cage in my living room filled with pet tits. Could you imagine that? Your mates come over and they say, what you got there?
Moron.
What you got there? What happened to your hermit crabs?
Your hermit. Yeah.
What happened to your hermit crabs? I say I swap them out for pet tits. You don't have to feed them. You don't have to do anything. They just make milk. You suck on them. It's like being a beekeeper, but you ain't got stung. You don't have to worry about getting stung. I said I've had it with hermit crabs. I don't want them anymore. All they do is pinch me.
Yeah.
I go in there, try to play with them, and they pinch me. And then when I go to smash them, they run back in their shells. And I said, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this to myself? I'd rather have a big wall of tits in here.
Yeah. That would be nice to have a case or a tank full of tits.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think.
A tank full of anything, honestly.
That's true.
You see how much petrol is these days?
These days. I know.
I've got an empty tank here and in here. And here.
And in my heart.
And here. All of my tanks are empty.
All your tanks.
Every single one, bruv. It's weird to think that the balls are like little tanks in there.
They are. Little cum tanks.
Yeah. You think when you nut, each one of the shots comes from one of the balls. They alternate.
Mm-hmm.
It's like bow, 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 bow.
Yeah, it's true. What happens? They just shoot simultaneously.
Yeah. I imagine that's how it would look when Goofy the dog bus is one ball goes up every time.
It is very Steamship Willie. It is very, very...
It is.
Very, very like early animation to imagine two balls skating in like alternate
It's a
pattern.
very steampunk way to imagine it.
I would imagine it.
I imagine that's the way Ernest Hemingway would do it.
Yeah, they add H's to things that don't have H's.
You know, I love his Ernest Hemingway.
Yeah, you know how they say the letter H?
And I love Sesame
They
Street.
say H.
Grover, Cookie Monster, Big Bird, Honey, Bert. I love Bert. Yeah, because Bert's a smart one.
And
then
Herney.
he's an invalid.
Yeah. Herney's
He's got they said he's
a
got
condition.
he's got cruise-on syndrome.
What's that?
He ate too much of Thatcher's paint and he's got cruise-ons.
Oh, is it from lead paint?
I have no idea.
That's so funny.
Is it?
Not
I can
really.
just say that. It's been equipped with clean, brand new substrate deep enough to bury herself. A small water dish she can fully submerge in. A few pieces of moss for extra humidity in case it gets dry. A food dish with extra powdery food and tons of calcium supplements sprinkled on. And to top it all off, it's located in a prime spot right next to the heater and humidifier. Damn, this girl's crazy. Poor girl. She don't know how to take care of her little bugs.
She sucks, dude.
You don't like her?
Yeah, she
You
should get
can't-
like better hobbies.
You
bro.
can't feel bad for this lady. You can't find it in your heart to feel. You gotta be a TV host, man. You gotta. You can't be too cool for school. You
I
gotta,
would like to have someone like that, like a person with that boring of an interest on the show.
Yeah.
1 week, we'll have like,
Mm.
well, like Richard Gere, and then he'll stay on the stage, and we'll have someone like that.
Yeah. Crab leaving shell. Emergency.
Oh my
Last
God.
post by Nicole Gets Creative.
What'd she say?
Nicole Gets Creative. Hi, my name is Nicole. I post on the Hermit Crab forum.
It's all girls.
Under the username, yeah.
Are hermit crabs a girl hobby?
I think so, yeah.
Wow, I didn't know.
Last night, my small crab took a dip in the saltwater pool. This morning, I found him out of his shell and still in the pool. I was able to safely scoop him up and put him on dry land. I went to get fresh shells for him, but he got in a new larger shell before I got back. I left him alone, but when I went to check on him the second time, he had climbed out of the shell and moved all the way across the tank and landed in the fresh water. I thought he had drowned, but he didn't. I put him in a Tupperware with some chlorinated water. Put 2 clean shells in there and a larger flat sea shell with some mealworms and a piece of cuttlefish bone. After an hour, he put himself in one of the shells, but I'm so afraid he will leave it again and hurt himself. What should I do here? There's no answers for... This one's great. This is by Krabby Lover 77. Hermit crab has 3 legs and no claws. I don't know what to do. Hopefully this is a fella. I just found one of my crabs only 3 legs, missing his claws. They prefer to be left alone, so I probably don't check on him as much as I should. But the last time I looked at him, Monday or something, he was fine. I just refilled the food and water because I noticed the other crab came out of the molting. I'm going to make some of his food out of the water. What? There's people like, oh, give him a little peanut butter. His arms and legs got ripped off.
Give him a little peanut butter.
Yeah.
How's he gonna?
It's not even. They don't have a brain. Now it's just 2 eyes. 2 eyes and a shell. What is that? A snail?
I guess so, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those poor guys.
Nematodes and hermit crab tank. The people using all caps on the hermit crab forum. Just if there's never a something's less justified for all caps, it's posting on the hermit crab forum.
Oh man, those poor people.
I have 4 pp in the 55-gallon tank with 6 to 8 inches of cocoa/sand substrate. The tank is kept in a humidity of 80% and temperature 75 degrees Fahrenheit. I have 2 pools, fresh and salt. And I'm reading it this way because the guy's name is East Coasty Ghosty.
Oh, so you think the Far East Coast?
That's what I imagine.
Yeah. Do you think
Yeah, I was imagining Osaka.
Shanghai?
Yeah. I love shit like this, dude.
Yeah.
I could just have an entire evening just reading through the hermit crab form.
Just dead-eyed.
Yeah.
Just, yeah.
Yeah. Naked crab. And then in parentheses, possible mites.
Oh my god, this is bleak.
Yeah. All capital letters. The post itself, all capital letters too. Smallest crab is naked and out of shell. Possibly happened sometime between Saturday and today. I was off. When I inspected the shell, there were small red things crawling in it. I rinsed the shell and the crab. The other crab seems to be okay, hiding in cocoa nut. Crab hasn't gone back in shell.
Are people helpful?
No.
No, they're
Every
just...
time they're like,
they're
try giving him some food. Try giving him, why don't you put a little water in there and give him food?
Give him water.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Oh my god, that's fucking dark,
All
bro.
right, I'm going to go to another section on this form because this is all emergencies. Adoptions. If you have a crab that needs rehomed, oh, that's a great way to get murdered. Is by looking for a crab on the hermit crab forum and meeting up with one of these people at a fucking Econo Lodge off the highway.
Oh my
I'm
god.
here to purchase crabs from a man I met online.
On Craigslist? Yeah.
Crab attack conditions, crab behavior. Crab behavior, this is the one I want to see. Crabs won't dig. Is something wrong? Tips on introducing new crab. Really worried. Just heard one of my crabs chirp. Background info. I have 4 crabs and had them almost 2 months now. There's one big one, a bit larger than a ping pong ball in his shell, 2 medium-sized ones, half the size of the big one, and 1 tiny one, half the size of the medium one. I have them in a Reptile 1 RTF 900 that I've turned into a 2-story setup due to the substrate being deep. I wanted them to also have lots of climbing things.
Nice.
The largest one looks to have had a successful molt. Okay. I was just sitting, reading next to the habitat, and I heard very quiet but unmistakable chirping, exactly like the video's recordings. At first, I was so excited because I figured they'd be so quiet I'd never hear them, but then I got worried because I've read it can mean they're trapped/attacked. Yeah, I've had molters get loud seemingly at random, so these things fucking scream. Yeah, my crab is... No, this is a great post, but this is by Krabby Grammy. The title is... Interesting night of crab watching.
Okay, let's hear. Let's hear about that.
Yeah. So, and there's 0 replies to this before I get. No one's replied to it.
Oh, it's so sad.
So there was a squabble last night over Myrtle's discarded shell. Ian had moved into it after Myrtle took a new shell, but she apparently still had some attachment issues with it. They both repeatedly checked out all 10 shells in the shell shop over and over again. At one point, they squared off and both took a ninja stance and tussled for a few seconds before going their own ways. Myrtle came back and started rolling Ian around like a ball while he was tucked inside. She rolled him face up, climbed on top of him, and peed on him. I saw a stream of water come out of her shell directly on Ian and down his shell. How rude of that was that, LOL. They're both the same size, so I'm not worried about that. Ian doesn't seem to be afraid of her, and they both took turns eating and drinking after the argument. I noticed this morning that Ian has taken his old shell back, so maybe he's decided it's not worth it. I never knew how entertaining these guys can be to watch. I just wish they'd do it before 3 a.m.
Wow.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
These poor people. just reaching out into a void. Like having this hobby because they don't have other people in their lives and then going on this forum to make contact with other people that are also don't have anyone in their
They
life.
probably do have other people. They're probably relatively normal people.
You think?
Yeah.
They have an evening of crap watching?
No, these are people that are very easily amused by anything.
Yeah, it's true.
You know, like the normal guys, like they get like this over Marvel movies.
Yeah.
But these are the people that are like, they got chocolate chip cookies and Wendy's now. Wait till I tell everyone I know. And frankly, I'm jealous.
Yeah, no, it sounds nice.
Mm.
You think they're probably pretty happy, I guess.
What are you looking at?
I just got a text.
From who?
All right. From that lady in Virginia.
Virginia who?
You remember when I was on the phone with her and you're like, "Oh, hello, Virginia."
Oh, the insurance lady.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, nurse.
Hello, nurse. It was on speaker. Yeah, and you were like, she was like, "Excuse me, is someone in the background right now?" I was like, "Yeah, that's my."
I gotta figure out a way to get canceled for saying hello, nurse, to a woman.
Yeah.
I gotta get like an office job or if I lie my way onto like a very serious film set and then just corner some PA.
Yeah.
And go, hello, nurse.
Boy, yo.
Yeah. And then just let that story live. Just so I get TMZ and say, "Oh, she sued the production company because Mullen said hello, nurse to her."
What is that from? Because it's from like World War II or something, where the only chicks around were nurses.
No, it's what Bugs Bunny says.
It's from cartoons.
Yeah, I think it's just what Bugs Bunny.
Guys picked it up from a cartoon.
Doesn't Bugs Bunny say hello, nurse?
I mean, it's like an old school thing to say to a bitch.
Hello, nurse.
Anyway. All right,
That's a cool move. You take a woman's pants off before you go down on her.
say hello, nurse.
Yeah, you go
to the
pussy.
To the pussy.
Well, hello, nurse.
Well, hello, nurse.
Tom Myers probably does that. I
You
want
think so?
I want to hear Tom Myers explain.
What's
sex.
the closest he's been to a pussy?
I want Tom to explain fucking.
How to It's probably a lot like him talking about trying pot.
Yeah, I've tried pot.
It's such a funny sentence. I've tried pot.
Yeah. No, I told you the last time I got high, I just walked around my apartment going,
I think the British are coming.
I think the British are coming, dude. Just making myself die laughing. One of these days you're gonna die laughing. Yeah,
we gotta call Ethan.
Oh, we have to call Ethan?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you want to swing around and hit...
Yeah, I'm going to turn
hit
it off.
El Stapo on the El Recordicio. Thanks, guys. Thanks for listening to the show. If you enjoy the Adam Friedland Show podcast, check out the Adam Friedland Show itself at patreon.com/TAFS.